So I'm swallowing a bit there. Cozy gonna grab Jax. He was able to, in the final team fights of their victorious game yesterday, control Stroder really well with that Jax. So we'll see what the answer to the Jax is on Z10 side. They don't have the Renekton. It's going to be the gangplank for Melanic. What a champion, especially into Brand and into Xayah later on. This could be a really big control factor, similar to how Leona is into low mobility champs. Gangplank slams that R down on the Brand, slams that R down on the Xayah, you have to assume flashes are going to get burned. He doesn't have as much bully potential in lane as he did back when Grasp and First Strike were able to do its thing. But he is still a menace. And even if this guy is 0-8, he could potentially still carry, like many of the great gangplanks like Acidy in the ERLs are capable of doing so. Very strong comps from both sides. I feel like he wanted revenge. He put up some insane numbers for the rest of the series after that. And he's coming into lane on the superior matchup, Tristana versus Corki, and has a lead, possibly a kill.
Sashkill will get stunned time and time again. Kofta should get that kill donated, and that's the first blood for the Tristana, who's already leading in the CS department, posturing around bottom lane.
Yep, that's the big difference here, right? Back to the game, we'll feel much less confident about these trades than Z10 will, because they know a Sejuani is down there to capitalize, but they're going all in anyway because Brand sighted out on the Sedge. They see the Sedge on the ward. Loafer knows how much time he has. He went for the kill on the Harpoon. He's not being rewarded for it. He will fall. And I've taken your job at the same time. I'll let you do. No, I won't, because that one is already down.
Running down. Back to the game in that early game. Oh, wait, Kofta still wants something more. Flashes through the wall. God. That's a solo bolo.
B2TG, they're going in again. Miss. You have to hit that.
Now has an angle, and he waits for the W. Very nice trade with that ultimate being used. Accorder will end up falling down. Harpoon flashes in. Didn't need that flash earlier in that trade. And they're getting the Featherstorm as well. That's a huge win from Z10, but now maybe a dive in the top side. As if he's tanking that first tower, so Melanic should have the oranges, but it's not K.
Along with Kofta. Shazq coming in secondary doesn't find Kofta. Kofta will be able to get here much earlier than the Brand will. Can a delay occur? Do we have the counter-strike on Cozy? We do. It is just enough to trade out there. Just enough. Shazq arriving too late to be a part of the fight, but enough to be part of the wave contest later as Z10. They're looking mighty juicy here. They don't have the ultimate. Doesn't matter. They go straight in anyway. I've taken your job again. I'm far too into this series.
The rest, they say, okay, it's fine. We got what we wanted. We're back to our lanes to try and not give up anything else, as Loden almost...
Scratched the almost. Is being taken by Z10, going to be a big tempo boost for them. And you're right, when it comes to the gangplank.
There's a fight bot.
Jax.
And Melanic dies.
Lead. He's essentially solo winning the map right now for Z10, so long as Z10 aren't completely dying everywhere on the map. An acceleration play top has to be met by an acceleration play on bot, and you do see Sejuani leaning there. You see Kofta leaning there. They're going for it on Corki. They win if they get this.
Oh, there's a flash, but that's too late. He's stunned forever, and Sisyph should die with the next order, but no, Kofta! Flash is late. He will not get that kill. But on the other hand, Accorder gets one kill, and Harpoon gets another. Also plays a role to stop Kofta from connecting his team, and they're still managing to keep the tower away. But Accorder, he just goes a little bit too deep, I'm afraid. He's smited, he's stunned. Harpoon can connect to the fight. There's 4 plasma stacks on him before Harpoon ever auto-attacks. That ultimate goes to naught, and now maybe they can even threaten Baron.
The inhibitor. Z10, in the situation they're in, they just have to hold, but it's Z10. That's not going to be enough for them. They want to fight.
No, they're looking for something. Cozy comes in with a teleport. They will deal with another pretty soon. So that's a first kill. He's getting inhibitor. It's way too late. Tristana with 3 items is very strong. Leona
and their own Baron
will try to contain Kofta. Kofta, very nice rocket jump as well. Will get the reset, I think. No.
Oh, the dodge!
No, but he still can get the first kill. Can even jump again. One more auto will do the job, but no. Good. The minions will end up getting the kill, and on the other hand, they're trying to go for the extra fight. The Baron has been taken as well. Zero Tenacity are dominating on the map after 5 minutes of lullness. If he hits his icicle, Harpoon will come in flying, and goodbye Sisyph. I think you're kind of dying here. No ult needed. Harpoon will connect the kill. And
on
now
midsection, they're threatening so hard, in fact, that they are on Lothman's ass. Lothman trying desperately to live. He might trade Melanek, but it's not enough.
Yeah, he'll not survive a corner as well. He get the ball to the face. Oh, that's flash away. Sashku will get a bit under turn, and Harpoon gets the kill on the other side of map, and then he can connect. He runs through the enemy base. What kind of flank is that for an ADC? Sashku tries to run away, but there's a Tristana on his head, on his tail. Also Sejuani. That bomb will end up killing him, and with a score of 7-20, they're very close to ending the game. Harpoon also uses that stopwatch effect. Ace for Melanic. Z10 take the lead.
Genuinely least aggressive Harpoon moment. He sees the chaos going on in mid lane and realizes now he can 1v1 the Jax. Now he can turn on the rest of the fight. Now he can play up and in this space. The nightmare scenario for back to the game. They lost the lead on early. They were able to go blow for blow late, but Koff, they're putting on an absolute clinic already on the Kai'Sa and on the Camille for the Zeri and for the Corki. So, going with the Alistar as a disengager sounds like a good idea. Fiora v Camille is a classic. Plus, you have double tank set. Oh my god.
Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. It's been a long time since I've seen Leona. I was about to especially praise the Camille here with the Sejuani. It's a very strong 2v2 in the top side, usually wins.
In the matchup so far, willing to go more even on these trades to secure Brand River there. Brand versus Sedge. Sedge got the initial play, and Melanic might get the initial kill. To pressure Melanic one additional wave, and then did not match Melanic when Melanic moved in towards River to back up Sejuani on the play. So an absolute failure.
No summoners, but he might still get away. Sashku tries to run into him, but that they run into Akoder. Akoder finds the kill. Sashku is him, gets the kill, but Akoder now will fall. And Erdot gets the return kill on the Zeri. Tries to get aggressive on Brand as well. Will collect the wave. Lurazor should be getting that extra kill. That's a 2-for-1.
Level 6 anymore.
Lurazor very close to level 6. Erdota tries to get a flank, but they're engaging. Akoder cannot find the engage. And now 2-man knockup from Alistar. Wow. That's an excellent icicle onto Sashku. Sashku goes down, and Erdota as well, but only after Lofen gets one as well.
Said he's going to threaten because he knows he has Shazku here. Melanic's trying to get the wave, but he's going to meet Shazku. See ya. There you go.
Yep, Sashku gets a very nice kill and also gives a lot of time to Fiora.
Demolish. I didn't think you win that anymore. But what do I know? I don't. I actually play Fiora. I'm just a nerd. I just watch other people do it. Right?
Oh, Blizzard gets the engage. That barrier will not matter. Neither will the flash, as Harpoon can just dash behind
if you want to go and join that fight, you have to go through me. And Melanic's like, buddy, I have a cow. Fiora. Moving into the river, but actually moving back into lane as a catch happens on the bot side.
Glazor is 1 HP, but they turn onto Akoder. That's an excellent ultimate again onto Sisyph, who manages to get something back. No is the answer. Kofta is very low, Dot as well, but not low.
Lost grubs if Brand keeps up this pressure. If Brand is able to ensure, if Brand ints, he doesn't matter, but whatever.
Yep, he doesn't. And there's a flash from Erdota. He ends up dying. Kofta will not collect the kill, but still he can catch those waves. But maybe they cannot dive top lane. Razor pulls the trigger. There's the ultimate. There's a flash from Shizif. We're not watching this, but I'm looking at the minimap, and he ends up dying.
To escort Camille into a point where she's going to be very strong in team fights.
There's an engage. The riposte goes down.
Going for it?
Will stand Melanic. Melanic goes for the ultimate, but that's the flash. Harpoon does connect. Will need to cleanse. There's a 3v3, and now the Fiora ends up dying. Kofta does connect the Carling. Very good, but the minion wave will make sure that the ADC will survive, and now Sashku is here.
That for ages in the 2v2 has netted Z10 a clear advantage now. They're not looking to make this series close like all the others.
Erdota almost falls. He will fall. No, trying to force something on the bottom side. Akoder was in a flanking position. Doesn't connect to the Zenith blade. Gets poked down. As Sashku tries to get some damage down. Cannot. And they're engaging on the Leona. Leona is just dead. Gets the ultimate from Blue Razor as well, who I think tried to snipe Sashku behind, but was a little bit too quick on the trigger finger. Now they're playing on to Cozy. Cozy understand that he gets collapsed on. Kofta is there. The damage will start to stack up. He uses the Grand Duel to get the movement speed and maybe threaten something, as Kofta doesn't get dueled off. They manage to secure the kill, and Kofta still survives.
And when the grouping happens, you see Camille's big advantage there. Just the utility of that R was worth more than any of the additional damage. And Fiora, she has built for split push. That's
You get standing gold for yourselves, especially in the side lane. They are very expensive pieces of structure. And then play for the soul point, but there's an engage. There's a nice ultimate from Erdota, means that he can survive for way longer. Blue Razor gets a kill, but there's a kill answered with the Pyroclasm for Sashku, who collects the shutdown.
Yep, it looks like Camille is saying no to the 1v1 with Fiora regardless. It looks like back to the game, despite this being a Z10 Baron scenario, are actually ahead on the map. The exit objective of Z10 is still going to be that
Wait, there's Ignite.
Point. Big all in, Ignite
the
coming
ultimate.
out.
As Blue Razor is getting very aggressive in the enemy side of the jungle. No. Oh, there's engage. They get onto Sisyph. Sisyph needs to flash away, but still survive. There's Harpoon. He will connect, but needs to flash away as well. Melanie gets that first kill in the skirmish. Blue Razor will flash away.
God,
Melanie has no such option, and there's a shutdown for Cozy, who gets the first kill.
Here.
Sashku gets that kill.
He's going
onto
for it.
Lothen gets in, gets the first kill, flashes in, double kill for Lothen, and back to the game are what their name suggests. There's one more teleport. Sisyph will try to connect with the rest of the team. Harpoon can still turn a lot of damage. Sisyph has no flash, has no defensive summoner, will get stunned, and will end up falling as their dot tries to dodge away from everything. Double man knockup. They're getting a lot of damage. And Cozy will drop, and Shasku will follow for sure. No, there's a Sonya's Harpoon. Can you still kill? Yes, he dodged.
What would otherwise have been an ace for only one to be an ace for three.
Not only goes in, there's a Culling as well. He's almost down, however, as Cozy dishes out so much damage together with Sashku, and now Kofte is in very dire straits. He just dies. You can't overload the map with only 3 people, and Blue Razor is very late to the play together with Harpoon. Back to the game.
Yep, Lothan, by the way, 4, 2, and 6 on your screen there. I want to highlight him as a standout. He is not in a good position in this game, and yet he's being able to make it work. Cozy in a 1v2 situation, no Conqueror here, so he can't just go insta-aggressive on Melanic. He's going to lose the stacks. He's going to lose the ult. He's going to lose his life, but back to the game. I'm like, thanks for the distraction, bro. We're going to do a large engage on Blue Azor. Blue Azor managing to stun Shazku, but that's of Ultra League, the new rivalry of the new generation. Back to the game. Moving in to pressure Camille off. They're not going to threaten Drake while they know that Camille could pressure them on tier 2 on bot. Personally, I say just give the guy the inhibitor.
Finds the angle. Vincent is low, then he's down. And they still have a lot of cooldowns to play with as they keep chasing Erdota. The Corki can never connect. And Melonic tries to find Sashku. He does find him. He is stunned. And maybe he will drop Zonia's. Does not matter. Zonia's Shmonia's. And right now they're trying to split back to the game thing. Playing on 2 waves which are synchronized, but it's a 1-1-4-4 scenario. Wait, never mind! It's a 1-0-4-4 scenario as Melanie gets the solo bolo without even spending the ignite.
Yep, you're seeing the suffering coming out now with the Fiora not being able to get the lead that she wants.
Use that ultimate, he's tanky for ages, they're killing everyone, one after the other. Lothen flashes away, he's still the only one standing, but it's so hard for that little Pikachu to do what she used to do. Stunned once, dead forever, 0 tenacity, 2 championship point.
Second game goes eventually the way of Zero Tenacity. We're back to the game, really forced it. As saying, we need to see at least one good back to the game draft. This is that one good draft. I don't see how they could possibly mess it up in the last bit. I guess they could go Cassante, and I think Cassante would be useless. Wow. Ornn is very good here. Ornn is very good. It's not as good as it otherwise could be if you're thinking about Ornn in terms of like being the anti-low mobility chance. Shazky finds Blue Azor in his own jungle.
Yeah, and there Melonic also is. He still has extra dominoes. They turn onto Sashku, but he has time. Kofte has no R, has a Q3 and needs to flash away, but no, that's not Q3. I think it expired, so he can never connect, and the first blood goes to Sisyph from the top side, and they're sending Kofte bot, where he's still fine as well. Now Sashku tries to get in to get away. Recorder gets hooked. No unbreakable so far. Now they do, and now there's the ultimate, but the refill goes towards the side of Zero Tenacity. There's 2-man ultimate, but the 3-man ultimate answered, and Lothan has white, but will need to flash away. Melonic flashes, and then the Ruthless Predator will cap on top of him, and it's a massacre for Zero Tenacity. And I especially like Melonic's build. He sees a triple front line. He sees a full AD team, at least for the starting game, and he's building that cleaver.
Yep, and Kofta.
Okay.
Oh, it was a 1-for-1. Okay. Kofta picking up that solo
He
kill.
can then connect. No, but he ults the other way. He didn't trust her dot enough. Or Harpoon that they'll be able to connect for the team, and now their team is in trouble, or maybe they're not. The cleanse comes from Harpoon. He still will be able to dish out so much damage. Loden now connects, misses the ultimate, full all of them. That's a goal. Save some time, and now Melanie comes to the fight. He pops the Gominus. Loden haven't got anything to play with, and he flash away. Melon Jacks play for the front lane. They're playing for time. On the other hand, Kofta is doing something, and now that's a 3-man ultimate, and now that ultimate connects as well, but not onto Harpoon, as Harpoon still is able to dish out so much damage. Shasku goes down. Harpoon together with Blue Razor are a duo of doom for back to the game. And they are trying to have the flank of the Millennium. There's the ultimate. They're trying to connect out to Harpoon. Harpoon has the ultimate, but will get knocked back by the Azir. Cleanse too late, and there's a shutdown for the Aphelios before he gets shut down himself. And now the big boss Kofte is here, and Greek Kofte means cut it out, and that's what he says to back to the game. Cut it out. We're here to win.
Yep, Z10, 23 minutes into Game 3 by Back to the Game. Back to the Game found opportunities in Game 1 and 2 to try to make things close. They will find no such thing in Game 3. Zero tenacity. They were fed up of having this close run affair Back to the Game. They don't want a rivalry in Ultraliga. They want dominance. They want to place themselves at the top. And they have done so in the grand finals of the EPL.